Welcome back, everyone. It's Eva. Me and my mom have to go out tonight, so it's just my dad working alone. But this morning, I turned off all my alarms for school thinking I had more set, and my mom got home and I heard her like talking, and I woke up and I checked my phone. It was 6:50, 10 minutes before the bus came. And my mom runs into my room and was like, "Are you awake?" And so I had to have my dad drive me in because I slept in an hour later than I was supposed to.
Second day of school.
And the whole time, I'm sitting at the computer with headphones on, editing a video.
And usually, like last school year, anytime I woke up 5 minutes late, he'd like run to my room and was like, "Wake up, you have to wake up and go."
I'm not in the school season mode yet. All right.
I'm gonna tell Steve, I'm not gonna say your last name, another Steve, sent Hunter a huge box of shirts. And they are awesome. They're absolutely awesome. So thank you so much.
That was really nice of them.
Yeah, that's one thing we love, to have nice shirts that people can read when they kind of look at Hunter and do a quick evaluation of what's going on here, you know, because they can say, "Excuse me, move out of the way, pardon me, what's up, how are you?" And they're not getting a reaction back. So, you know.
What are you eating, Melissa?
Oh yeah, more Twizzlers.
More Twizzlers.
She loves Twizzlers.
All right, we only got about an hour of daylight left. I'm going to get to work. You guys have fun.
See ya.
All right. One of the very first videos that Eva and I were allowed to be in, it was in the driveway. We were in the Jeep and we were like, "Oh," and that was like the very first time.
I remember that.
It was like video 58 or something. So, okay, bye. Bye, Hunter.
All right, so this evening I only have about an hour before dark. I'm gonna go put some firewood totes away right now with the RK55. Then I'm gonna come back up here, work on these steps a little bit. If you didn't see this last video, I'll put it up above, but Melissa and I cut out all these stringers for the steps on the mini cabin. I wanna get them all put together over here. Not entirely, but enough that I can carry them in one piece out to the cabin, like with the RK55 and the forks. I just think it'd be a lot easier getting everything kind of squared up and set up here, just carried out, bolted on. So that's the plan. But like I said, first up, we're gonna go move some firewood totes around. So just the other day, I did a video kind of going over all the details about these IBC totes that I repurposed into firewood baskets. But apparently, a few guys didn't see that video because I got 5 questions just today asking for more information. So I'll go over it real quick. They hold a little over 1/3 of a quart of wood. When they're loaded with oak and cherry like you see behind me, they weigh about 1,650 pounds. I sell those for $150 a basket, and they bring the baskets back. Now some of them, you know, are neighbors that are close by. I'll just pick them up with the forks on a tractor, take them over, drop them off. get the tote later, and then I have a few people that will come here in like a pickup or a trailer, load them up, and they're on their way. So it works out really, really well. Also, this wood behind me, it isn't for this winter, it's for the following winter. It's a mix of oak and cherry. Now around here, cherry will dry, you know, pretty well in 6 or 7 months if it's cut, split, and stacked. Oak takes a whole lot longer than that. So this wood here, it's for next year. Well, I'm gonna head up to the house and get to work on those steps. It's gonna get dark soon. Speaking of that, man, every day it's getting dark earlier and earlier, and you know what comes after that. But before I head up there, I wanna mention something. I wanna thank all the new subscribers to the channel and welcome them. I'll tell you what, we have been growing like gangbusters. I don't know what's going on, but it's really cool. And I wanna thank everybody for commenting, hitting the like button. All that stuff really matters, and we really appreciate it. And we will be at the Paul Bunyan show first week of October. I hope a lot of guys can make it there. That's near Cambridge, Ohio. It's at forestry, logging, everything you could think of there. And we'll have a meetup there. The one we did at the Paul Bunyan show was fantastic. Met a whole bunch of really nice people, and we hope to meet a bunch more of you over in Ohio there the first week in October. I think that's about it. I'm gonna head up to the house, get to work. All right, I actually need a 2x8. I have one out at the cabin. I'll run out there right now in the Ranger and grab that. I'll take you along with me. Kind of give you an idea. We'll do like a real-time drive there, show you how far it is from the house. I'm guessing, I don't know, 1,000, 1,200 feet, something like that. All right, this is the start of the trail right here. I actually need to trim this stuff back a little bit. But we're coming up kind of right behind the house right now. Yeah, there's the fence right there in the backyard. Now we'll head on out. Boy, it's a lot darker back here, isn't it? Hey, while I'm thinking of it, a lot of people have been asking about the fox. There goes a little deer right there. You see it? A little fawn. There goes another one down there. But a lot of people have been asking about the fox and if Melissa has been successful in catching it. And the answer is no, she has not. But you know what? I don't think he's been back since that day. If you don't know the story on that, the fox attacked the chickens again, killed a whole bunch of them in the past, and I was in the garage and I came out and it literally ran right past my feet. I see more deer running out there. It ran right past my feet and it got kind of tangled up in the fence, and I was chasing around throwing rocks at it and all that. And I think it was kind of like a life-changing experience for Mr. Fox. I don't know. He may have learned his lesson. We'll see. And here we are. And there's the 1 2x8 I need right there. All right, I'm back here at the house, and I just had an idea actually. If you watched the last video, you know that each of my steps will be 7 3/4 inches. And what I did on this bottom one, this is 6 1/4 right here because I cut 1.5 inches off, because I'm going to have those 2x6s right here. So each step will be the same, 7 3/4. But I think what I'm going to do is take another 1.5 inches off of each one of these, and then I'll put like a 2x10 across the bottom of these. It'll kind of keep things from getting out of whack when I'm carrying it out there, and also it'd be kind of nice to sit on one flat board, easier to kind of level up the ground, things like that. At least that's what I think. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Well, guys, it's getting dark. So tomorrow night, we'll pick up where we left off. I'm going to work a little bit more here till I can't see. But yeah, we'll continue on. Trying to get ready for the weekend. Labor Day weekend, going to have 3 days to work out there. Plus, I got a bunch of other stuff to do. So it should be good. The weather looks decent. Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow night. All right, guys, we're back. Just got home from work about a half hour, maybe 45 minutes ago. You can see what I got done on these steps. I just put 3 sets of treads on them, put a plate across the bottom, one on the top. They're nice and solid, real strong right now. So now I'm going to carry them out in the woods with the RK55, which may be a little bit tricky because like 10 foot is my number as far as these trails go. You know, when I'm carrying logs out, these are longer than 10 feet. But I should be able to finagle my way around in between the trees and get them back there to the mini cabin. But anyway, I'm going to get the RK55, hook onto these things with the forks, and then Melissa's going to bring the Ranger out. I think she has some stuff to do this evening, but I got all my tools in the back of the Ranger. I have a whole bunch of little things to kind of button up on the mini cabin, so I'm not sure if I'll get the steps on it tonight, but at least they'll be out there, and tomorrow it'll be no problem at all. Alright, I put a ratchet strap on it just to kind of keep it from sliding around. Trail's kind of rough in a few places, but as long as I can fit between the trees, should be good to go. So far, so good. I tell you what, it is a beautiful day. I mean, just beautiful. I don't know how else to describe it. Hardly any humidity at all. Keep in mind, it is still August. I mean, it is the end of August, but I think fall's coming quick. I do. If you look at the, you know, like the 2-week forecast, there's a day or two here and there in the 80s, but overall, it's really cooling down. And by that time, 2 weeks out, you're about in the middle of September. So won't be long, all the leaves will be turning. Beautiful time of year here in Pennsylvania. What comes after that isn't quite as nice, but you know, we make the best of it. It's one thing I like about living here is the change of the seasons. And I often wonder if people that you know, live in an area where it's just beautiful almost all the time, if they really appreciate it as much as we do when we have those nice days. I better be a little careful here. The sun's shining in my face. Going in between. That's a tight squeeze right there. Made it. Here's where it's really tight. Got this little maple here. This red oak over there. Made it. I got that big land plane on the back too. I gotta kind of watch out for. All right, I think that's the end of the line, but we can carry it from here, I think. Couldn't make this turn here. I need to cut this cherry tree down right here beside the tractor. That's what I need to do. Here comes the muscle. Got it?
Yeah.
Watch me trip. Go ahead, set your end down. And you can turn this one.
Is that back end?
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah. You know what I mean? To square it up. No. Good. All right, so it's actually pretty close right now. They look a little crooked, but on that right side there, I need to dig that out a little bit, level that up, and I'll tell you what, that's going to work out perfectly. Just perfect.
You gotta just, are you gonna put like sand there or what?
I might put a little sidewalk. A few stepping stones. So we're going to have to move it again. I just wanted to mark that so I know where I need to kind of dig out and level up.
I got 2 of these. You can mark it with 2 sticks.
Why would you use sticks and not paint?
It's exactly what my brother would do when he'd take my parents' car and they weren't home. And he didn't have a driver's license yet, so he'd mark the tires with 2 sticks.
Knew exactly where to park
I had to like line everything up. And then I had to wait for him to come back and be motion him in.
Guide him into
Where to park. Which, I mean, I think my parents watched this channel, so I think he had a driver's license. He just wasn't supposed to be driving when they were gone, maybe. That's what it was.
something like that.
Something like that, but it worked out.
So every time you hear 2 sticks now, you probably think of that.
No, when people are like, oh, I need to mark that, or let's trade, like, I think I'm very good at this. I can bring you in.
All right, we got them moved out of the way. I'm going to level that little spot up, put them back up. We'll be good to go. All right, we got it leveled up there a little bit. Should be good. Hopefully we don't have to move it again, but we may have to.
Okay, I want to remind you, coming up, we're going to be releasing the details for the Wood Stack 2019.
That is the wood stacking competition, if you don't know. We did it last year. Had some really good prizes. Had a log ox, a steel MS-261, and a black diamond log splitter for the winners. We're going to do things a little bit differently this year. A little simpler, because we had a heck of a time getting all the votes counted last year.
Oh my gosh.
But
yes.
we're working on a system, and we'll be coming up with that, coming out with that here pretty quick.
Want to see Mike Morgan juggle?
Can you juggle, Melissa?
No. All right, I'll go clean up from dinner.
All right, I'll be over in just a bit. I got a bunch of little stuff to do here to kind of get ready for the weekend, but yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be nice out here.
And it's been so beautiful, not too hot. There's been beautiful sun. The rain was here a couple days, but gone.
Low humidity.
Yeah, it's just
I was
been
talking
beautiful.
about it on the way out here. I said it's still August right now.
Yeah,
It's just been
a couple more days. Yep.
beautiful.
Yeah. So September ought to be good. The leaves will start changing colors, and
Yep.
before you know it, we'll be,
Best time of year.
we'll be into fall. We'll soon to be grandparents.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
All right.
All right,
I'll
thanks.
see you in a bit. Well, it's starting to get dark, which it always does, but I did manage to get a few carriage bolts put in that were missing, a couple of joist hangers, kind of button a few things up. Now tomorrow, we're going into the holiday weekend, so hopefully the weather stays pretty decent, and I should be able to get a lot done here on the mini cabin. I mean, I have some other things I have to do this weekend. I need to do a little brush hogging, all sorts of stuff going on. Probably saw a nice red oak log I got over there by the mill. We'll just see how it goes, but if the weather cooperates, it should be a pretty productive weekend. But anyway, like I always say, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like button, click subscribe, and share them with your friends. Thanks.